everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Magical Jill, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Figuarts Sailor Jupiter.
That's mean, we're not going to get sponsored if you keep that up.
I think it's funny. I'm also joined today by my husband, who also loves Sailor Moon almost as much as I do.
Jupiter Star Power Make Up!
And he's very good at impersonating the girls.
I'm not.
He sounds a little bit like if they all of a sudden had voice drops.
That's true. Anybody has enough voice drops when they take the kind of hits these girls do.
That's true, that's true. They like break their backs every episode.
It's amazing that they still have feminine figure by the end of the series. But these are really cool. So these, we reviewed already the one of Mako, Sailor Venus, and you actually did get a comment that we're going to talk about in a little bit with it when we review the actual toy. Mm-hmm. But we're going to be reviewing more of these, and we love making Sailor Moon content, so if you guys like Sailor Moon content, please be sure to leave a like and follow Jill's channel, because we're also going to start making Pokemon stuff soon.
Yeah, I love anime stuff especially, so I'm really excited to start talking about Pokemon soon. But I want to start opening this up so that way everybody doesn't think that, like, I'm just wasting time here.
Yeah, let's hop into it.
So I wanted to show you guys, this is what it looks like when it's out of the box, but still in its, like, plastic casing. So she's got 3 different faces. She has 5 different sets of hands, and 1 different set of hair where she's got her cute little, like, lightning rod thing that comes out of her head. It's really cute, because I love when she does that, when she does her thunder move.
Especially, yeah, mainly Supreme Thunder.
Yeah, especially, like, in the beginning of the show when she's like, Supreme Thunder! And then her thingy comes out of her head. It's really cool.
One thing that I think is really cool about these, as Jill struggles to open this in the background, is that Figuarts, their whole thing is expression. And there are certainly some quality, interesting things. People on Reddit and other places argue about the quality, good and bad. But I really like the core attempt to allow you to have different expressions with the figures. They even show you some of the poses you can put them in on the box. And of course they have the different faces, different hands, different head accessories.
I also like the attempt at actually making a cool looking Sailor Moon doll. Because a lot of the dolls that have been made of Sailor Moon and her friends in particular have not been the best.
Yeah.
They look kind of shit.
It's frustrating. And I will say that about this, you know, you're going to show some of the figures spinning around and talk about it too, but we did get a comment as well on the one from Mako talking about the ball joints, and this is kind of one of the main criticisms I've seen about these, is that for the price you have to pay, at least in America, which is around $55 US, way more than in Japan, the ball joints can break. And if they break, your figure is kind of screwed. Like, there's not really a good way to actually repair that, because you can see there's knee ball joints, elbow ball joints, wrist ball joints where you have to pull it out.
Yeah, ankle, neck, boob joints, hip joints.
Which is boob joints?
Yeah, like, you know the place where, like, you can turn?
Yeah,
like,
torso articulation?
Yeah, torso articulation, but I just call those boob joints because I'm weird. Yeah, she's got a neck joint, she's got wrist joints, she's got like groin joints, like where she can move her thighs, if that makes sense. So yeah, she's got a lot of joints, and it's like really cool and really high quality, but also really shit quality at the same time.
Yeah, because you can articulate it very well, but it's very, very fragile. Like, if you wanted to, you could very easily just snap her leg off.
It reminds me of Monster High G1 dolls, where they were made really fragile at the beginning, and people were able to just kind of rip the joints off and lose them all the time, and that's kind of why so many of those dolls now that you buy secondhand don't have all of their joints together, because they were so easily fall apartable. And this
easily fall apartable is a nice adjective to describe them.
I thought it was a fun adjective. I made it up.
Well, parts of this are very sturdy. Like, the face parts are very sturdy, and I really like the way the figure looks. You pointed out we bought the animation colors. Supposedly there are also manga colors. I've never seen them in America anywhere, online or in store, but we bought these. I think we mostly bought them online. They also sell them at Barnes & Noble. you pointed out that a lot of times these can look like they're pulled right out of the actual show.
Yeah, and that's something I like about them, because even though I love the manga to death, there's not tons of colored pictures in them, so it's like the manga colors don't really matter too much to me in particular, if that makes sense. I think they matter more when you're watching something like Crystal, because you're actually seeing them.
Yeah, more or less. And we bought manga colors for our Q Poscats.
Also, it is impossible to get her bangs off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember some of the things in the last one you
there
had
we go.
trouble with, too.
I got it. This is nightmare fuel, look.
Oh, my. There's a lot of villains that would be celebrating that in the show.
Oh, my.
I always feel like we're going to break one of these.
Look at her without her bangs.
It's kind of cursed like some of the Sailor Starlight's original
yeah, with like the biggest forehead of all time.
Yeah, in the original 90s.
Yeah.
I think the way we're going to want to leave it is with the lightning rod.
Yeah, that's how I want to leave it. I think it looks awesome. And I'm so excited to tell you guys, because I actually have in my background, I've got the Sailor V Figuarts. I had no idea they made this until after I posted my video of when I opened up Sailor Venus. We looked it up online, and boom, Sailor Venus Figuarts. And that was one of my criticisms in the Sailor Venus video, is like she didn't come with her her Sailor V outfit. And so I'm really excited to have this. So I'm going to display her as Sailor V and then take the mask off of Sailor Venus and just have her kind of be normal Sailor Venus, if that makes sense, and have them both. And it's so exciting. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to open this on the channel. So I changed her face to her grumpy face and her cute little lightning rod, and I gave her this cute little hand, which is so cute because she's like, yay!
Her lightning rod is, oh, I see it now. I was going to say it's really small, but it's not. It's just thin.
Yeah, it's really cute. She looks adorable. And I want to show everybody the obligatory... Okay, why can't she bend over?
Oh my. Isn't that the same question that Prince Demond asks about Usagi? Isn't that why he attacks the Moon Kingdom?
Oh, maybe. She has panties.
Oh my.
And this is her panties. This is her butt cheeks.
That's a Naoko Takuchi staple right there.
That's a Naoko Takuchi staple right there. That's true.
Must be attractive female, must have panties.
Must have shirt, I must have skirt so short that you can see her panties whenever something slightly moves her skirt out of the way.
I know we're not doing a character analysis of Jupiter, but I've always really loved her. She's one of my favorites, and she probably is my favorite outside of Usagi. You know, she has all the strength and ferocity of someone like Mars, but all of the kindness of someone like Ami and Usagi, you know? Like, I think that Jupiter, in a lot of ways, even though she's kind of the brute force guardian, is, like, one of them that best represents what the Sailor Guardians stand for. I mean, the first time we see her basically in the show is her, you know, just destroying dudes for trying to pick on Usagi. I thought it was really fun.
It was awesome. Yeah, she is an incredible character. I'm so happy that, like, we have her figure now, because she's one of my favorites ever. This stand still sucks. I want everybody to know this stand is the worst thing on the face of the earth. I'm still mad about it.
So in a battle of crap stands between this and Rainbow High, who takes the cake?
This.
You think this is worse?
This is way worse. At least with Rainbow High, I could glue it to make it better. This is horrible.
So what makes me sad is I've read people say, oh, well, you can buy stands from this same company.
They look just as terrible.
Well, no, but apparently they're higher quality.
Oh, okay.
But here's the problem. They don't have the very specific, you know, stand that says, like, Sailor Jupiter that has her symbol on it.
Yeah.
These stands are custom made for these.
Yeah, they are.
So it's like, I wouldn't really want to buy this and then just go get a generic stand.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing that I have with it, too, is, like, I wanted to actually have the cute little stand that says Sailor Jupiter. These things are the worst. They ruin the dolls for me.
Really?
Yeah, they genuinely do.
It looks like you did it okay there.
Okay, this is better.
This one looks like not as hard as Minako's to do.
Yeah, because Minako has long hair, so you basically have to put it around her head. I have seen pictures on Instagram of other people who have these dolls, and it is really funny how they try to put the stand on Minako. Like, some of them have it, like, weirdly off to the side, like, bent over. Some of them gave up and just put her, like, up against a computer screen
so
to have her stand. Us? No, it doesn't seem like it, because I've seen people, like, take pictures of their collections before. It's really funny.
Okay, well, first off, Dad, these aren't dolls, they're action figures. And secondly, I'm glad to hear that we are not the only ones stupid enough to not get the stand.
They're dollies! I own them, so therefore they're dollies.
Okay.
They may as well be. I mean, look how cute it is. It's just...
They are very cute.
She's cute. She's a tiny little doll. She goes, doo 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 doo, I'm Sailor Jupiter, I'll kick your ass.
You know what's interesting? These remind me a little bit of the doll or figure or whatever you'd call it that artists use to pose things for reference.
Actually, yeah, it does remind me of that too.
Where you buy like a little ball joint figure. I'm sure Jill can show what this looks like. I know they sell them at Walmart. And artists will use that to look at proportions of a generic male or female body and then paint something. These have a lot of that same articulation. Yeah,
it reminds me of that too. It's really cool, and that's why I say it's simultaneously high quality and low quality at the same time. It reminds me a lot of Rainbow High in particular, because Rainbow High is very much like really high quality, really cool, really great hair, really great joints. But then when you get down to the nitty gritty, you can kind of tell like the plastic's not the best, and there's seams, and there's like makeup mistakes and stuff like that.
And I've seen mistakes on this figure. If you look closely, you're gonna have to show it. If you look right on top of the skirt, I don't know if you noticed it, Jill, but the white bleeds into the green.
Yeah, a little bit.
There are mistakes on these, and that's just kind of how it is. I mean, these are a lot cheaper in Japan.
However, we purposely picked out the ones with the best paint for the most part when we found them in store, but we didn't find all of them in store, sadly. We had to buy some online.
Yeah.
Because they're impossible to find in America.
And some have never been localized. Sailor V was never actually brought to America. Like, as far as I can tell, unless maybe some mall specialty shop ordered a couple, this was never something widely circulated in America. It's only in the last year or two that I've started seeing more figure arts here.
Yeah, and this has a ton of Japanese written all over it. Does Jupiter's box have a ton of Japanese all over it?
Yeah, they don't really localize the translation very much.
No, they don't.
But they just ship them here, you know?
That's interesting, because a lot of times when they import things from Japan like this, they'll like translate the box and put it in a different box, I've noticed. But it kind of seems like they didn't with the figure arts at all.
Yeah, it's interesting because some have made their way to America, others haven't. I think the closer you get to Japan, probably the easier it is to find these.
Yeah, definitely.
That's how it is. But I've heard conflicting information on that too. Like I was reading on Reddit today, and someone was talking about how even though Sailor Moon is largely popular in Japan, a lot of Japanese anime stores and figure stores aren't selling Sailor Moon right now.
Why?
Because Sailor Moon is in between products, like with Eternal and Cosmos. So there will be a big push when Cosmos comes out, because it'll be the big new thing, kind of like we see with the MCU here. And then that stuff kind of fades away for a while. And then you only find it in like specialty shops or from stores online or from like, you know, guys in Hong Kong or guys where it's like, hey, look, I have a figure store and I have figures from the last 10 years.
I would like to mention too, by the way, obviously, since there's only 2 cats in the show, Sailor Jupiter didn't come with a cat, but Sailor Venus did, and Sailor Moon does. I don't know if Sailor Chibi Moon comes with Diana or not.
You have Chibi Moon right there. You can look. I think it might come with Luna P.
You think it comes with Luna P? It doesn't say it anywhere on the box that it comes with Luna P or Diana.
Then it must not. That's just what I assumed it would come with.
So I kind of find that to be a little bit of a shame, is like, it kind of seems like they could have given a little extra in everybody's box. Like maybe Sailor Venus has Artemis, maybe Sailor Jupiter has her little star stick or something, you know, or like maybe one of those like little lightning rings that she throws out in Sailor Moon R. You know, I think that would have been cool to have like one tiny little prop with all of the figures.
Yeah, only some do, because Ami up there, doesn't Ami come with a little computer up at the top?
Yeah, Ami comes with a computer. Chibi Moon comes with her moon stick.
But Jupiter comes with nothing except her lightning rod forehead.
Yeah, pretty much. And it looks like, let's see.
That was a more deluxe one. I think that comes with extra stuff because it's got
does
the wings and a moon rod, doesn't it?
It has the wings and it does have a moon rod, yeah. So that's kind of interesting. But I think it's kind of a shame that some of them have extras and some of them don't, but they're all pretty much the same price. Except some of the more popular characters, like Chibi Moon, are more expensive just for the sake of knowing that they're going to sell more.
In America.
Isn't that ridiculous? I think that's really douchey.
But I don't think they are in Japan. I think it's a standardized price.
I guess.
I've seen them raised in America. And that Sailor Moon Eternal that you picked up,
yeah,
that was usually $10 more in America as well. Because it's Usopp.
I just think that's kind of ridiculous that even though Japan themselves didn't do it, I don't think America should be just willy-nilly raising some of the prices just because, oh, this character is more popular. I just think that's really dumb and mean.
It is very frustrating, and it kind of sucks because I'm sure a lot of the argument from America would be, you're lucky we brought them here at all. But, like, it's just frustrating because some of these, we just had to order Minako, the Sailor V one, from Japan.
I would also argue, too, that a good portion of the audience of a lot of different animes are in America.
Yeah.
Because I have met a lot of people in my day who are really into anime.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that all of those people aren't trying to buy merch.
I completely understand focusing on Japan as your first audience, but I don't understand cutting out America.
Yeah, and
That's
kind of
where
shitting on it.
That's where I have a problem with it. I've never noticed that attitude, though, from people like Naoko Takuchi. And for the most part, Toei Animation, who does Sailor Moon, doesn't cut out America. But I will say they did give them scraps when it comes to things like the Viz dub.
I absolutely love Mako. She's one of my favorite characters. I would definitely date her. If I was, like, one of the girls in the show, I feel like she would be my true love.
Yeah, I know, right? They don't need Tuxedo Mask to kiss Usagi.
Honestly, like, I don't understand why when Tuxedo Mask did the whole stupid breakup thing with Usagi, why Mako didn't go to his apartment in the middle of the night and beat his ass, because personally, if I were Sailor Jupiter, I would have done that.
Oh my, well, we're getting a little long-winded here, Joe.
I'm not trying to get long-winded, I'm just saying I love her. I love how strong she is. She's one of my favorite characters ever. I love that they actually gave her cute little rose earrings on the figure, and they actually gave her those cute little, like, ball things that are attached to her hair elastic that they put on her ponytail. It is so cute. I absolutely love her so much. I think this figure is really awesome, and I love all the faces it came with, and I can't wait to kind of, you know, display this up on my Sailor Moon shelf, and I can't wait to kind of have all of them finally taken out of the box and have them together, because I'm definitely going to post a picture of that on Instagram when I eventually do. But I'm slowly but surely working my way through them, so I hope you guys really liked this video, because I absolutely love making things like this.
If you enjoy Sailor Moon and also Pokemon, be sure to check out more videos in the future. Subscribe, we appreciate it a lot. And also, Jill, you are going to start doing top 5s with both of those things. I know you want to do a review of the Sailor Moon R movie. So just a lot of stuff like that is going to be coming on this channel that I think is really fun.
Yeah, it is really fun. It's really exciting, and I can't wait to do that stuff. I want to show you guys that I make awesome stuff. I made this awesome ashtray. I also made this other awesome ashtray. And these are all on enchantedglamour.com or magicaljill.com, where I make some really cool stuff like resin pieces, resin trays, resin coasters, and I also make really awesome jewelry. These are some of my favorite coasters and ashtrays that I've made so far, and I have some cute decor items like this. And for the jewelry, I make this awesome stuff like necklaces and earrings and bracelets, and I have some really cool sets on there, so you guys should definitely check it out because it's really awesome. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you loved it as much as I do, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. So I hope you all subscribe and leave a like and leave a comment telling me what you love about Sailor Moon. Bye!